Hi, my name is Emily, and I'm a T-girl, and working on another video, and I would find it an interesting topic on how I overcame my anxiety and fears and going out in public, and what transitioning means to me. And I think for people that struggle with transition, I think that they can definitely find the strength to overcome their apprehensions and fears and anxieties like I have. I never thought that I would even have a chance or opportunity to transition. I always wanted to find a way to, I wanted to do it at a much earlier age, but I always found excuses and I just wasn't comfortable. One of my setbacks now, aside from finances, are how I am perceived. I don't feel too confident in my presentation, though I still go out, and even though I don't feel confident, I am doing okay because I'm addressed as a female, and people address me as Miss or Ms. or Ma'am, so I find that pretty cool. And I also have my voice that is a very disturbing aspect of my transition currently. I try to get around it by speaking softer. I try to have a more breathy way of speaking and just speak lighter and with more air. That's what my voice coach said, to speak with more air and be expressive and have a higher intonation in your voice, and just, find that level of comfort where you can speak and be comfortable, but you want it to be legitimate and to sound real, not to be pretend and phony. So that's where the hard part comes in, because you really have to practice and you have to exercise your voice muscles in a different way. And it's more up here for male to female trans girls. They have to speak from up here, and it's a challenge, but I think once you develop that expertise in speaking in a feminine way, you got half the battle solved. And it's great when you can speak on the phone and be addressed as Miss, because for me right now that doesn't happen. I still have that strong male voice, but if I speak softer, I think that will help somewhat, but that's not the way to speak. That is only for me, just for the moment. I definitely need to do the exercises and work at the voice techniques that my voice coach has taught me. And she said you're going to have to practice quite a bit and find an area where you feel most comfortable. Certainly I don't want to practice in front of my family. I have to do it. but I need my privacy, and voice lessons can be very helpful, but also cost a good amount of money. I think as the time goes by and I feel more comfortable, I'll take more risks with speaking and developing that feminine way. It's gonna take some time. I don't think I could even pull it off right now. I'm just trying to talk in a lighter tone, but I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I also want to go out in public and go to clubs and restaurants and just be myself. I think I would also like to go dancing and get all decked out for the occasion, and also spend time with my son and go out places and with the family, wife and all. I want to have a normal life, and I don't want to be in the closet. Certainly I am a good person, and there's nothing wrong with being transgender. And I think that it's okay to be who you are and never give up or lose hope. I think being transgender is a gift, and although we struggle, I think we have a lot of strength and courage, and to go forward with a transition is very significant in your own personal development, and it's just an incredible growth process, and you just feel so much more at ease with yourself, and there's just no better feeling in the world. You just realize that all of your past feelings have melted away, so to speak, and you'll focus mostly on all of the positive, and do the proper exercises, and have faith in yourself, and believe that it's possible. And if you have times when you're discouraged, just remember that there are people out there who care and will be able to provide you with advice and help, and never be ashamed to seek that kind of help. You want to be happy, you want to be content, you want to be true to who you feel you are, gender-wise, then I believe that you have to make that bold step into transitioning, and you have to do the things that you feel are right and will be positive influence in your life. And I know it's a tough thing to have to deal with, and I know that you're probably fearing telling family and friends, but eventually you'll realize that for most of us, we have no choice, and the only way we're going to get better and past those hurtful feelings, damaging feelings, is to take it upon ourselves to physically transition and to express our true self. And I'll be the first to tell you that when I started my transition, I just felt much more happier with life, and although I had fear and anxiety, I did find more happiness and an inner peace that I never really experienced before. So there is a lot of benefit that comes with transitioning, and you just have to stick to a plan and implement and just find a starting point and have realistic goals, and be truthful with yourself and with others, especially your family, and never give up. Always have hope and believe that anything is possible, and that you're worth the time and effort to do what you believe in your heart and soul and mind is the right thing. Definitely, if you ask most transgender individuals, they'll tell you that transitioning is definitely the right thing, and that's the only thing, and I believe that, and I believe also that it could come down to either you transition or you commit suicide. So you really know in your heart it's the right thing to do. Certainly transitioning, although it has some hardships along the way, it definitely is better than committing suicide, and you'll be much more happier for that, and you'll be here to experience your life in the gender that you deserve to be. And I think that it's a wonderful joy when you can be truthful to who you are, and that people accept you for that, and that there's no more shame or feelings of inadequacy. You're just being who you are, and I think that's great. And all I want to tell you is that you can do it. I believe if you take the initiative and you find positive influences, such as trans girls that are on YouTube who do amazing videos, you'll find your way, and things will start to come together for you. And the more that you surround yourself with people who are going through the same things that you are, and the more you talk it out with professionals, and the more you test the waters by watching videos on YouTube regarding the subject matter, the better you're going to be for the experience. And you're going to realize that there are a lot of people in the same boat, and are at all different phases of their transition, but they're all have come to the realization that transitioning for them was the very important step to their happiness. And I believe that truly, because I am very happy, and that happiness has been derived obviously from seeing my son grow up, and also for embarking on my journey to transition from male to female. So I'm very happy, and I would love to share my experiences personally with anybody. If you have any questions or concerns, certainly you can reach out to me. You can leave comments or ask me questions, and don't feel embarrassed. I'm here to lend my support, just like any other transgender girl on YouTube. And I think the videos are marvelous. I think that you can definitely benefit from watching them. And each girl is different, but we all have a common thread, common bond, and that's what makes our videos enlightening, informative, and helpful. So don't be shy, and be truthful to who you are, and just love yourself and express that to others so they don't judge you harshly. Be content with yourself, and know in your heart that once you decide to transition, you're doing the right thing, and you're the one who has to look at yourself in the mirror every day. And if you're not happy with what you see, then you know what you have to do. And I think that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just be happy with who you are and do what you think is right. And hopefully life will come together for you. The pieces of the puzzle will match, and you'll be a truer you, free, uninhibited, happy, feminine, and beautiful. And that's what makes life worth living, is being happy on the inside and on the outside. This is Emily, signing off for now. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.